If you rock with the truth, say her name. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte, latte, what? Latte, what? Hands up if you ready for the real. Latte, what? Latte, hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color and a style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign y'all.
Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Truth telling energy on display. Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Latte.
Hold up,
Yeah.
hold up.
Truth teller.
Hold up.
Unicorn energy. Hey. That's latte. Welcome to Latte World.
Hey, everybody. Listen, happy Sunday. Blessed morning to everybody. My voice is on cray-cray right now. Sorry, y'all. You know, Tay-Tay is loud and I'm always yelling. So now I'm reaping the benefits of it. I done drunk some tea this morning, so hopefully it helped me a little bit. But I came to have a little conversation and let my community know I love them this morning. If we woke up this morning, let any and everything else be an extra, near or far. You know you got your girl Tay-Tay heart. Okay. You already know how this go for sure. Hit that like button. Hit that share to let them know your girl Tay is here. I mean, I ain't gonna beg you to subscribe. Sit to the end and you decide on that, my friend. And let's get into this mental check-in. Let your girl Tay know if you are a 1, 2, or a 3. Okay? 1 mean you good, 2 mean you in between. 3 mean you may be on some F everybody or just don't have no good energy. But hopefully by the time the end of this live, you be at a 1 with me. Why? Because energy is everything, baby. Listen, welcome in the building, everybody. Sweet Queen, I see your message. I only know how to make people moderators through the regular YouTube. So tomorrow morning when I go live, I'm going to make sure I go through the regular YouTube just so that way I can give you a rich. So we can take care of that. Because when I was looking for it in the search through my laptop, it wasn't popping up at all for me. And I sure don't know how to do it through StreamYard. Welcome everybody in the building. Hey, Miss Sandra. Happy Sunday to you, beautiful. Hey, Thomasina. My voice is terrible. Hey, Mo Better. Happy Sunday to you. Hey, Keisha. Happy Sunday to you. Hey, Demetria. I'm sorry my voice sound like this, y'all. Hey, Best in Show. I'm sorry, baby. Listen, hey, family, we're going to get into it because we got questions. Hey, Eureka. Hey, Renithia. Hey, Sweet Key. I see y'all. Thank you for coming to visit Tay this morning, baby. But yes, we definitely going to have a conversation because I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of feel like I've been hoodwinked and bamboozled. And I put a poll on. I don't know if y'all could see the poll. Drop those unicorns for your girl Tay and let me know if y'all could see the poll, baby, because we gonna need some answers. Do you think a person was telling a truth or do you think they was covering their ass, boo? Because I kind of think I was hoodwinked and bamboozled. Now, I'm not saying that it wasn't no truth in it, but we definitely going to get to it. Definitely going to get to it. And I'm going to actually give my opinion, my overall opinion, because, you know, in the heat of excitement of wanting to hear something you've been wanting to hear for a very long time, almost like receiving an apology from somebody that you've been wanting to receive, not knowing if you're going to receive it. But when you do receive it, it's a good feeling. So at that point in time, you kind of ecstatic about the situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? So some things may not be as clear as they need to be. So I need some more answers. And I damn sure need some receipts. You don't see the poll? Let me see where the poll is at. Where's the poll at? Let me see. Is it here? Do you see it now? It should be in the top. It should be in the top corner. Let me know if you can see it in the top corner, sweet queen. You see it now? I'm kind of a StreamYard dummy, but anyway, let's get into the factors of this because Tay, listen, I'm taking my braids out. I'm in the garage, okay? And I needed to know a couple of things before I go out and start my day. And I just wanted to see if some people feel the same way. Okay, you see it now. Okay, let's go. So a lot of people feel like he was telling his truth, and some say, hold on, some say they feel like he was covering his ass. Okay. All right. Now, for me, I'm going to tell you, once I sat back, because I told y'all I was going to go live again last night, and I was also going to do a video. And in order for you to do a video, you have to have or go get them receipts. So for me, Tay been here since the beginning, baby. Regardless to whether I knew everybody that was, and I'm talking about as far as the content creators, a lot of us came together due to the factors of this story. That is the connection a lot of us have. So in the factors of me going back and looking at my receipts and my videos and the different lives that I actually was a part of, even if I wasn't on a person panel, but down in the chat, it was a lot of things that I witnessed that I can't unsee. And I'm just going to be honest with you. And that's just me. So as I'm looking at these receipts and I'm trying to match up the things that Johnell was saying to us yesterday, in the midst of the moment, I think, don't get me wrong, we all know Bree is going to be who Bree is. She has to go through her own healing. But when somebody knows that you have a certain reputation, that's something that a person can also play on within their favor. So as I'm going through these receipts, baby, and I'm looking for the heat that he threw out here in the streets, it just dawned on me. Bitch, he just said everything to you that you said to him. So the only receipts that you need, friend, is the ones that you've seen with your own vision. Me as an adult, a person can apologize, but it also can be apologized. Some people will go through certain depths to prove their innocence. And in this situation, once I looked at the receipts, for me, ain't nobody innocent, baby. Not Bree, not Johnell, and not motherfucking BBL Sleepy, okay? Because at the end of the day, you came out here with no receipts, but you came out here repeating everything that we had already spoke on. So it was information that was familiar. It wasn't something that wasn't unknown. Half the things that a person spoke on, Bree herself came out here to the internet and put the action forth. That's why we was able to have the receipt in the first place. So with that being said, once I get down to the meat and the potato, okay? Now, once Tay get down to the meat and the potatoes, the water is starting to seem a little cloudy. The water's seeming a little cloudy, okay? And what a person did was not only tell us what we already knew about them as people. Notice I didn't just say person, because I'm not just going to put the blame on Bree as a person. She's the main person because she's the protector of them kids, but all of them adults had a fuck hand in it. all of them adults had a fuck hand in it. And if somebody ever did something to my kid, I would not be able to accept the fact of somebody telling me it's because of what somebody else told them. That's kind of like in what Joe Clark. You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? No, the fuck we don't. So when you actually sit and think, each one of these adults is guilty, guilty, guilty. Yeah, you did come and tell the truth about the shit that we already knew about her and about you. So once I started matching up the receipts, the only thing is solidified to me is y'all all on some bullshit. And we gotta pray for them fucking babies. How you take full accountability? You did. But you took accountability for some bullshit that shouldn't have never even coexisted. And I'm going to tell you why. Because one thing Tay is transparent. So me personally, when I heard this man saying whatever it was that he was saying, I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, that's kind of big dick energy. You taking accountability, finally. But when I actually go and look at the receipts, I can't allow nobody to play me like no fucking dummy. If you needed to apologize, sometimes you got to realize people is not apologizing for the other person. They're apologizing for themselves. They're apologizing for them to get the guilt that they have within them off. But why would you need to get anything off if your punk ass never put anything on? Because ain't nobody gonna pick up my kid and play with my kid and tell me it's because a bitch told them some shit. As an adult, you made that decision. So taking accountability don't change the factors of you being a bitch ass nigga. When it comes down to the factors of Lala, we did not hear Bree say that Johnell came out of her room at a certain time in the morning. We heard that little girl say, Mommy, Johnell was in my room. She said it out her own mouth. I can't unhear that. I can't unhear that. So just because a person repeats back to me what it is that I already know, if I'm going to be a real person, I'm gonna have to say it's a no for me. It's a no for me. You said on this internet, it said you was giving these kids your old clothes, your old clothes. You are somebody that's about to be or supposed to be an up-and-coming movie star. This bitch got 3 million followers on the internet. Them kids shouldn't be wearing nobody old shit. Them kids should not be wearing nobody old shit. So that still makes you a bitch because you sat there and you allowed this woman to put her kids second while putting you first. I'm being honest. If I was them kids, I would have been stealing shit too. If y'all not gonna give it, then I'm gonna fucking take it. And that's on period. So you not a real nigga because you gave kids some old shit off your back like they a charity case. What the fuck? So as I'm matching up them receipts, accountability don't change the factors of you being a bitch ass nigga. Let's talk about it. When she took you shopping as a man, you never picked up nothing for none of them kids. You never said, well, listen, this will look nice on Josh. This will look nice on Zaya. Like, I'm confused. And then a man is not a man if he comes up in front of millions of fucking people and have the nerve to say he got with a woman that he knew had kids. And I might have been doing little things, but I sure wasn't gonna be paying no bills. That wasn't gonna be me. I wasn't gonna be making sure kids in school. Wait, say what now? Say what now? See, Bree played pussy and she got fucked. But your whole thing was benefiting off of her. You was willing for them kids to wear your own clothes and for her to be the liar that she is, as long as you was reaping the fucking benefits. That still makes you a bitch. Like, what we doing? Because what we doing? The meat and the potatoes is out here. Because I'm going to tell you the part that each one of them played. And I'm going to get into the comments after it, baby. Because as I was going through the receipts, a bitch had to take notes. A bitch had to take notes. This Tay-Tay, you a mother. You a mother. Bitch, are you bugging? Because a nigga just comes and give us, that's the reason why Bree took him back, even though his kids didn't want him back. Because he was Jay Black and he was taking accountability. Listen, cry me a river. Even Justin Timberlake just got arrested for being drunk the other day. Fuck is we talking about? Fuck is we talking about? The only man that I got respect for in this situation is Robert fucking Hampton. Because nobody controlled him. He always remained in control of himself. I don't give a fuck what that bitch do. That's not me. I don't have to come out here and match somebody's energy to be relevant, baby. I know who the fuck I am, so can't nobody tell me who they think I'm supposed to be. Say what now? Say what now? That's her fault. He was in it to get it. Pretty much what he said. I hear you say, but I blame all adults. I blame all fucking adults. All adults. She may have to take the majority of the responsibility because those are definitely, indefinitely her babies. But because somebody else chooses to abuse somebody else, that's not going to give me the okay to abuse that person, baby. Just because I like the person that I'm with. I can't be a yes man to some shit. I don't give a fuck. That's all and that's it. Bree don't have time for her kids because she too focused on fucking men. Okay? Johnell only around the fucking kids for the benefit or from the benefit to receive the benefit from their mother, friend. And then sleepy bitch ass got the nerve to tell another ninja to be beating his kids, and he just came back in their life from what we see. All of them is fucking guilty. All of them. All of them. All of them. Common sense is free, but everybody ain't got it, baby. And in the sense of being so hyped, I had to sit myself down last night. Because if I'm saying I'm speaking for the kids, death taking accountability for their actions still don't change the shit that the kids been through. He apologized to Robert, yeah, but that's because he knew the energy it would fucking bring. If I'm thinking as a person that got common sense, say what now? Everybody know Robert is not for conflict. He's about positive. So nigga, if you decide to come and apologize, I'm going to accept it. But I'm not going to forget how the fuck we got here in the first place. You played with the most important thing to me. My fucking baby. So yeah, you can apologize for it. And moving forward, I hope you never do the shit again for your benefit. But it is what it is, friend. Let's be grown about this shit. It was good to hear somebody say to me what I had already said to them. Because to me, the only thing that was said to us that we didn't know was the factors of the selling of the babies. They was out here trying to black market babies. Oh, well, if you don't want them, we could sell them. We know somebody that'll take them right now. All you basically got to do is sign your rights over. Say what now? So say what now? So you tell me within 2 months, you meet somebody, you see the manipulation, the bullshit, and all of this other mess that you said, kids about to start calling you daddy. You ain't want no parts of it. But yet, you were still there later, 2 years later, and 2 babies later on some bullshit. The only thing that happened is the channels has switched. Robert went through some bullshit. And you just got the beginning. And a nigga can't handle it. So I don't know if this was like damage control or you going through withdrawal because y'all got a no contact order and she over there spinning out of control and you over there losing your mind because now with no contact, who's gonna bring the kids back and forth or however the fuck it works out. Because some type of way, Stuck Eye and Jay Black always find their way back. But for me, it ain't even about them in this conversation, baby. It's about the kids. My analogies is fully about the kids. If he needed to take accountability for him, then that's all good. That's what you do. But for me, I think I'm gonna need to see some receipts. Because while you was over there digging her back out, you knew them kids was home alone. You knew that they was on their motherfucking own. So you was a part of the fix in the bullshit. Not one day did she come to your house and you say, no, go home. Don't leave them kids alone. That's not the type of shit that you was on. You was on some, hey, if you want to come fuck, come fuck. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? He was only allowed access to them kids because of Brianna. Yes, that's common sense. But as an adult, he picked and choose his own actions. And sometimes that be the problem. Everybody is not, you don't forgive people for them. You forgive people for you sometimes. Robert didn't accept that apology from Johnell because, oh, that's the apology he been waiting for. Nigga, if that's what it is that you choose or need to do to make you a better you, then by all means, do you. But that's no longer my problem. So far as getting mixed in it, Robert don't want no parts of no shit. So if you choose to apologize, nigga, I'm still gonna go about my business. You gonna have to handle this bullshit that you sitting in, because now this ain't no fucking partnership. Because you was a part of the bullshit that happened when it happened to me as a human being. Say what now? I'm gonna get in the comments in a minute. She came up here after him, and this is why I didn't even watch her live when she was live, because there's nothing she can say to make herself look better, baby. You have to hold the fault. You can't heal from something that you still fucking doing. You're unhealthy. If you're in the midst of unhealthy, the only way you become healed is when you start to become healthier. You're not becoming healthier because you're not doing anything to change your health or your mental wealth. You're choosing to sit in the same shit that you've been sitting in. She has not been single for a year since she started having children out here. That's not okay. That's not okay. When a person is bragging about the factors of being in 3 failed relationships and her kids went through each and every one of them with her or was produced from one of them. And the thing that caught my attention, when you trying to dumb down another person and you dummy up yourself, because you sat on your live, first of all, with your baby girl in your hands while you talking shit about a nigga. What a parent figure. Nah, not with it. So right there, I'm looking at you look at this dumb bitch. Like, she don't learn. She just repeat the same shit. But anyway, you says this man is a wannabe actor. But you came out here with big energy for this man, and he was enough to put before your children. So by you calling him a wannabe actor, does that look bad on him, or does that look more fucked up on you? Huh? He a wannabe actor, but you spending mad bread. So I guess you giving him the money that Hollywood's supposed to be. I guess we gonna call you Hollywood Bree. I mean, I'm confused. I'm confused. So when Bree's not the person that came and said anything about you leaving Lala's room while everybody else in the house was asleep, I'm gonna need that part to be fixed for me. Because as a person and a child that I once was, that dealt with creepy ass older motherfuckers that didn't know how to not overstep boundaries, that's not something that's going to unplay for me. Why the fuck was you in her room? What was the prank? What prank do you play at 4 o'clock in the morning? And if it's the first person to go to sleep, if everybody else in the house is asleep, why they not getting the prank played on them too, honey? Huh? Because while her mother was scraping them eggs, she made it her business to put out that information. And even though Sleepy told you to beat them kids, did you ever do it? Because you sure didn't emphasize on that. You just was on some, oh no, it just keep going, it just keep this. But did you ever hit one of the kids? Because me personally, if I actually looked at the receipt, that made me pull up the fucking receipt. And when you and Bree was going back and forth in those text messages, baby, and she was like, no, because you need to get help because you did this and you, that's when she said you choked her. I think basically that was the conversation. And you said, oh, I never did. And then she was talking to somebody and she like, yeah, well, he punched Josh in the chest over some shoes. And those wasn't messages that us, the people, was ever supposed to see. Those was messages that was sent to a friend that was once attached to Bree. So the only reason why we got to see those messages because they was put out here once things wasn't cool between certain people. So I'm trying to say, I'm just trying to say, but I'm not going to be, that's the thing in life. You can't always be easy on people. It's about being hard. Because when you come out here and you saying that you taking accountability for something, you have to take all that comes with that. And if I still have questions, then I think out of respect, people are deserving of that. We can't say Bree is the queen of receipts, but she never come out here with no receipts. Okay. But then another person just come out here with freedom of speech and we just willing to soak that shit all up. Nah, I'm not a follower. If everybody else going left, Tay-Tay might be going right. And if everybody going right, Tay-Tay might have to go left. Because if my common sense is tapping in, I cannot ignore it. I cannot ignore it. So I'm sorry if God gave me this brain to say, hold up, Tay, something fucking stink. Not little stink, but big stink. And if you're not sure what the stink is, don't fucking label it. Only person I have control over in this world is me. I don't know what another human being is capable of, baby. And being on this here internet, I've learned a lot of things about people. And being naive is something that you can't be if you're going to be moving around in these streets, because everybody is not who they seem to fucking be. If I chose to come on this internet and y'all never seen who the fuck I was, and I chose to say that my name was Mary Lou or some shit, and I wind up getting exposed for some bullshit, and then I disappear, I could come back Thursday as motherfucking Tina Marie like I never been here. Yeah, voice is one thing, but the AI systems out here is so good now, you don't even have to show up as your fucking self. So I'm going to use the real me to figure out the real shit, baby. I can't go off of what somebody just presented as. If somebody drop off a bag, I can say that it's a bag. I can say what I think is in the bag, but I'm not going to know what's really in the bag until I myself look in the bag. Somebody could tell me, oh, yeah, it's 2 cans of tuna fish, a loaf of bread, and some cheese in the bag. It ain't really too much and nothing in there. And I take their fucking word for it instead of going and looking in the bag myself. But then, even if so, let's look at it the other way. A person can say, oh, you know, it ain't nothing but so-and-so in the bag. And I could go, oh, let me see. And I take a look at that shit for myself and realize it was $20,000 in that bag. The person was trying to steer me from seeing what was actually beneficial for me to see. They never wanted me to see the real thing. So what did they do? They tried to, how can I say, confuse me, lie, tell me things that they think I would already know. Because if you see a shopping bag, you assume that it's going to be groceries, right? I'm just saying. Because me, I was raised in the street. I was rarely on the fucking sidewalk. So if I'm going to use my street and actually see what's on the sidewalk, because as I'm in the street, I'm looking at everything that's taking place on the sidewalk. Who walking by, who coming in and out, what dogs, but everything. So if I'm going to go off of my full view, Bree did her shit, but nigga, you did your shit too. And even though you may take accountability for some shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For me, you didn't have to play with a person kid to get to them. What type of shit is that? That's not accepted. That's not accepted. You gonna have to show me a little more. Because everything this man came out here, and we knew Bree was fucking the pastor. We didn't need him to tell us that. We didn't need him to tell us that she was seeing multiple guys. Nigga, her friends that wasn't her friends no more came out here and said that one was coming in one door while one was going out. You think Johnell ain't see all that shit on the internet? He done sat and watched us for months. He done studied us. He know what the fuck it is that we know. Let's just be realistic. Outside of what we know, what did a person really give us for real? If I'm actually sitting there and being real, nigga, my name is Truth Teller Tech. So if I'm not feeling some shit, I'm gonna come back and say it like, listen, y'all, my yesterday was my yesterday. But once I sat back and thought, it's not my today. Because the way you wake up ain't gotta be the way you go to sleep. And the way you go to sleep, damn sure ain't gotta be the way you wake up, baby. But one thing I have is a brain. And outside, I don't know if it's because I ain't smoked no weed before I watched his live or something. I don't know. Maybe I should have smoked my weeds, because then it probably would have picked up a little sooner. Because once I sat down and smoked my weeds, it was like, bitch, Bitch, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me he watched Lupac live, he watched Harmony videos, he watched Queen Step, he watched me and anybody else that might speak on Bree, and he knows that we already feel like the bitch is a liar. The bitch is a liar. That Bree, you still a fucking liar. That don't change the factors of that. Okay? But when a person has a history, it's like the boy that cried wolf. We was all taught that story for a reason when we was coming up. Because at some point in time, it will play out in your adulthood. And sometimes you got to go back to them nursery rhymes that your teacher taught you in pre-fucking K to be able to get to today. Because the boy that cried wolf, when you tell stories that's untrue, when something really happens to you, nobody is going to believe you. And when a person knows that, they can use that to the best of their ability. And that is a fucking fact. We can't say whether we know what this person normally would say. Johnell has never came out here and said anything. Anything that we've heard about or got a receipt about on the factors of Johnell is either been through the factors of Bree or some of his own activity, like we seen when he was playing with Moski. So I'm trying to figure out, is this actually a man telling his truth? Or is this a man actually trying to save his ass because he think we boo-boo the fucking fool? And one thing I will never be is a fool, baby. So yeah, you can accept somebody's apology and move on, but that don't mean you gotta forgive them. Or I mean, you don't have to forget. Who did they say, oh, forgive but don't forget? Say what now? Say what now? So a motherfucker beat me in the head with a stick, stepped me in the stomach, and this, that, and the third. And I'm supposed to forgive them. They say, oh, forgive another person so you can move on with your full life. I'm going to move on with my full life, but I'm not going to never forget that motherfucker, nor am I ever going to forgive that motherfucker at all. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And even though you sat there and you told us what we know. You told us what we know. You decided to defend yourself, this one with a baby in her hand, Sleepy giving people permission to be his motherfucking children. And Johnell feels the need to come to the internet and say he giving the kids his old clothing. That don't just look bad on the mother. That look bad on the both of y'all. That look bad on the both of y'all. Because I'm not, even if I'm a woman and I'm dating a man that may be responsible for his child, he's the primary parent. If I'm dealing with this man, I'm not saying that that child is mine, but if I'm going to be around that child, then as an adult, I'm going to make sure that that child or any child is good, regardless of whether it's my child or not. So you mean to tell me a bitch would be able to say, oh yeah, well, I played with your kid because so-and-so told me you was a dirty bitch. And I'm supposed to be like, all right, well, I forgive you. I know you only play with my kid because of what that bitch said. I don't give a fuck what no bitch said, bitch. That don't give you permission. That don't give you permission, bitch. So now I got heat for that bitch and I got heat for you too, bitch. You too, bitch. So now it's two bitches I got heat for. The bitch that laid the seed and the bitch that made the flower fucking grow. What we doing? What we doing? Nigga, don't never play in my face and rub my ass at the same time. This is not that. Nigga, I'm raising girls out here. Okay? Not followers. And I tell my kids all the time, be the head, not the tail. Be the head, not the fucking tail. Show me your friends and I'll tell you your future. Don't fucking play with me. So if I'm going to be a person that's guiding something, because see, I'm a boss, I'm not a worker. So as a boss, you have to be able to have critical fucking thinking when nobody's thinking. And if I got to be the critical fucking thinker to keep this shit, my shit, or the shit that is true, what it is, and not somebody flip it to be what they think they gonna choose for it to be, then I'm standing on my shit, baby. I'm standing on my shit, baby. Whoever feel me, felt me. Whoever don't, won't. And it is what it is. And it's still going to be what it's going to be. And I'm going to continue to speak the truth because the truth ain't always fucking pretty. People tell the truth, but they don't mean that they're going to like the truth when they hear it. And as a grown-ass man, Johnell need to hear you play the role of a bitch. And if you want to take accountability for being a bitch, then yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Then I feel it. I don't got smoke with you because of Bree. I got smoke with you because you a bitch ass nigga to me. And I sat there and I thought about it because I got fucking babies. Nigga, you try to embarrass the mother while embarrassing the fucking kids. So you embarrass the kids to try to prove your point further into this situation. Say what now? And this dumb bitch on live saying Zaya was telling me, ma, and here I go. Only reason why I ain't go back this time is because I went to jail, right, mama? You stupid bitch. So your kids wasn't enough for you not to go back. But you being embarrassing or being embarrassed on the internet because your stupid ass went to jail. Not little jail, but mugshot jail. That's what taught you a motherfucking lesson, and you still on this internet listening to motherfucking gospel music, bouncing your little girl on your fucking titty while your mouth is shitty. Bitch, you ain't shit, and the dick you chose to pick ain't shit either, and Sleepy's going to get his motherfucking karma. Because for him to never step up to the motherfucking plate and him to allow somebody to give his child a motherfucking beating when he ain't even never did it, oh no, karma is real. Karma is real. I want to see him embarrass the kids because he was just telling his truth. All right, the truth. Okay, so embarrassing the kids is, yeah, I had to come out here and give them my old clothes, man. Remember when I said when sometimes when you trying to make another person look bad, you also make yourself look bad in the process of that? Because me, if I did something from my heart for somebody, that's nothing you gonna ever hear Tay fucking repeat. I don't give a fuck what point it is to prove, baby. If I did something from my heart, it ain't nothing that ever got to be spoke on. And for you to be spending thousands of thousands or getting thousands of dollars from their mother and still be comfortable in that situation as an adult, knowing kids wasn't receiving, but you was, I wouldn't be comfortable with that, nigga. I would have been buying them kids some sneakers. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm laying up in a crib. They not the only person that, they mother's not the only person that lived there. Respect is respect. I'm not saying a man got to come in off the whim and just start doing shit for another person's kid. But at the end of the day, once you start staying under, them kids is waking up and going to sleep to you. Are you fucking kidding me? You picking these kids up from fucking school. You doing different things, saying that you was playing a certain position, even though it wasn't monetary. So you racked on that. I'm not giving no man props from that. Because if a man see me as a woman with kids and I'm not doing shit a certain type of way, and he can show me better or help me do better, and a person choose not to, nah. A person would just be for the perks of themselves. They was reaping the benefits as long as they could. That's why it was a family within a fucking family. He was also comfortable with an adult leaving their kids all the way. Yeah, she made the decision, but he also played a part in it. Nigga, I'm not laying up with no man knowing that he might have left his kids in the motherfucking house. I don't want to be a part of that. Because if something happened to them kids, I don't want want to feel like I'm partially responsible for it. Yeah, they mother made the decision to come and see me, but goddamn, she was with me. And I can understand if a person don't know that the kids is in a house by themselves, then you can't do nothing about that. But if you know and you go along with it, nigga, you a co-defendant. You a co-defendant. That makes you a co-defendant. When you go and you rob a bank or shoot somebody, the people that went with you ain't gotta be the one to pull the fucking trigger. Sometimes being there in the situation makes you fucking guilty. Just as the person that chose to do it. You chose to see them kids walking around, as you say, uncared for. And a mother was unfit. You was willing to have kids by an unfit bitch. If that's what it is that you saying. If that's what it is that you saying. Because if she was unfit in front of you with the one she already had, what would make yours any different, friend? Say what now? So when she get with the next nigga, you say you don't want, your daughter to grow up like her. Yeah, you just know that she's willing to leave her kids in the house to go fuck a nigga. And now that you may not be, or y'all got the no contact order, and you see her up here every day with her titties out and talking about she outside and she got Jesus at the same motherfucking time. You don't know if she holier than thou or holier than thou. So you just worrying about is your kids gonna be in the same situation that you put somebody else's kid in. That's it. That's it. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. Like you trying to make it seem, oh yeah, she this, she that. You played a part in that, buddy. You played a part in that. And if somebody beat the shit out my motherfucking kid because of somebody else, it was because somebody else told me to. If it's not in my heart to do, I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck who I like. I don't give a fuck what's our connection. If I'm not a person that beat kids, ain't nobody gonna tell me to beat no kids. And listen, if that's why you punched him in the chest, because the father gave you permission, is that why you slapped Isaiah in the face? Because I'm going to need answers, baby. So I don't know, right? I don't know if this is some type of damage control, but I'm not gonna be a fool for nobody. You're gonna have to come out here and tell, now that I done sat and went through the meat and potatoes and smoked my goddamn weights and had a chance to think about some things, the shit that people did when it comes to these kids, you're gonna have to come out here with some more receipts, sir. You're gonna have to tell us something that we didn't already know. Because we know you played in Mosky face for her father. Okay, we seen all of that. But I'm going to just be honest. As an adult, can't nobody make an excuse for what another adult choose to do. I can tell a person whatever the fuck I want. But that's why God gave us the freedom of making our own decisions. God gave us the freedom of making our own decisions. Because just because somebody tell me, that don't mean I have to make the decision to agree. I still am able to go against the grain if it don't sit right with me. I don't give a fuck who I'm cool with, nigga. If it don't sound right, it don't sound right. And I'm going to tell you that. One thing for certain and two things for take. I might be funny, but I'm going to tell you the truth, baby. 3 years and said by, right. I'm confused. Fuck Bree. Johnell, you a bitch. And Sleepy, you gonna get your karma for not being a fucking father and allowing somebody or giving somebody permission to beat your fucking kid. Are you stupid? That's why I call you a fat bitch, because you make fat, dumb bitch decisions. And I'm just going to be honest with you. You shouldn't have any parental decision making on kids that you was never responsible for. If he needed to speak about anything that has to do with them kids, he should have been calling fucking Robert, because that was the only father, the real father in father. Okay, they was on camera a lot. So if Brianna say Robert was only being a father for the camera, then I guess he was being a father all the fucking time. Okay? Because just like them kids got the memories of that shit, if we go back, or the people that been here long enough, we got the memories of that shit too. And God gave us also the factors of being able to have discernment when shit seems concerning. Discernment when shit seems concerning. So I'm going to have my discernment because some shit in this situation seemed concerning. And for me, all the adults that played a part is guilty. Okay? So now that the shoe is on your foot, baby, and all those crazy ass old ladies may be attacking you, and you know they ruin gigs and shit. They destroyed somebody's whole brand. Yes, they did. Some of them crazy ladies is still chasing Robert, and he was vindicated because there was never no receipts or proof out here that a person caused any abuse, but the damage was done. And now that you sitting in it, it may not be so fun, huh? You think they gonna ruin your little gig with Tyler Perry? Does it have anything to do with that? And I mean, we truth tellers, so me, I ain't saying what you're saying, but what you're saying ain't saying enough. I'ma need a little bit more. And out of respect for Robert, I'ma just be honest with you. The part that you played, I'ma say fuck you for him, gang. So on that behalf, I mean, I'm just gonna say that, but we're gonna need to see a little bit more. I'm gonna have to go though soon. So yeah, Johnell, when you free, we're gonna have to get to that, baby. Then go to nappy head in the pussy. No, baby. Wait, then call the. Oh Lord. Say it with me. Say it with me. Only thing that we know was selling the babies. That's the only thing I heard that was new. That shit shocked me. My mouth dropped. So it was Lauren at 4 a.m., the kids being left to fuck, giving the kids old clothes while allowing the mom to purchase you new clothing. 4, if you knew you was being manipulated within 2 months, how you stayed for 2 years and have 2 babies? You was weak. It was the wine. It was, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm gonna need receipts of why. Was y'all building? And no, seemed like y'all was breaking. So yeah, all right. Was it cool because those was not your kids, but now that you have kids, you worrying about what's gonna happen with yours with the stuck-out chick? I mean, I don't know. Is Johnell really going? Is he? Happy Sunday, Latin chat. Bree is a liar. Yeah, she always gonna be a fucking liar. That wear TikTok suits and roo boots. That ain't gonna change. Blame the parents for saying whoop my. Right, it's crazy. Right, Nook. Right, Nook. Stop playing. Stop playing. Ja did a lot of punk shit, but the mom went, listen, she allowed him access. But once somebody opened the door, what you do when you go through it is fully on you. We all was given access to YouTube, but we all don't do the same shit once we get here. Just because we have access to it, that don't mean that we're gonna do what other people choose to do when they give the access for it to be done. I only could account for my actions. Hey, Miss Lynn. Hey, Darlene. Right, there we go. Yakima did, yep, he did call him nappy and sure did. Queen Latte. Hey, Freddie Miller. So I hold Bree accountable, fully accountable. Because can't nobody get to her kids unless she allow it. Okay? The only way anybody could do anything to them is if she give the opening. So if she kept allowing access or giving access to this man, but now coming out here and accusing him or telling on him, it makes her even more guilty than what she would normally, because what you don't know, you can't do nothing about. But when you know about something and you don't do nothing about it, now that's what makes you a fucked up person. That's what makes you a fucked up person. Because if you didn't leave that man when he punched your kid, if you didn't leave that man when he slapped your kid, if you didn't leave that man when he did the shit that he did to make your kids feel uncomfortable, then why would you think that that would be a good defense for you? And he tried to use the kids as a guilt trip as well to solidify that she possibly unfit. But stupid, your kids is there too. So you don't know who be in these bushes of these comment sections that be listening to you. So now when CPS or different situations start coming up and they're going off of the information that was given, everybody that's involved will still be in jail or hell. In jail or hell. And for the kids coming out here and telling that they stole, I would have stole too. I would have been a stealing fucking ass. Nobody gets a motherfucking pass. If everybody in here getting something, okay, my mother spending money on this nigga and ain't buying me shit. Okay, I'ma just take this nigga shit. That's what it is. All right. So you gonna buy it from him and I'm gonna take it. Period. That's what it is. All right. I got you. Oh, you don't want to give me no money? Okay. All right. You got 3 million followers, mad money. You done bought this nigga. You don't think the kids take a rally of the shit that a person get? They know more about what a person got than we even got to see. We only probably know a small portion, baby. Let's talk about it. I don't know. Money is the root to all evil. That's one thing that I'm going to say. And people will play dirty for money. So just the same way he said Bree sold her soul for coming up here and using crying and lying as her brand, he sold his soul for benefit, friend. He was willing to act a certain way and do a certain thing just because he was receiving certain benefits. Yeah, she was love bombing. You was loving it. But I like her. You took all that, but you liked her. A bitch ass nigga will forever be a bitch ass nigga. And if you a bitch ass nigga, I'ma call you a bitch ass nigga. And if you a bitch ass bitch, I'ma call you a bitch ass bitch. She a bitch ass bitch and she fucked with 2 bitch ass niggas. The only stand up man that's within the situation is LaTruth, friend. And I stand on that. All of them gonna have to eat ass. Not little ass, big ass, because they chose to play the parts that they play. I don't give a fuck about accountability. So you rate me, R word, right? And because you take accountability for it, that makes it okay. You steal my pussy, and because you take accountability for stealing the pussy, like Walter was out there humping them fucking trees and trying to sell babies on the black market, baby. How the fuck you know people that's buying babies, bitch? How? Say what now? And how the fuck you saying that my grandmother said, well, you're not fucking. This bitch was taking Geritol throughout 6 months of this bitch pregnancy. I said if she is pregnant, because I ain't believe it, because she lost so motherfucking much. But I think they was called the Geritol twins for a reason. This is the same bitch that said she ain't been to the GYN in 5 years. Huh? In front of the world. And that's your baby girl. You like her. But you like her. Oh, okay. All right. I'm saying, fuck you and fuck her. And fuck Sleepy Meatloaf with the BBL and the thigh burns and the extra titties. Okay? Fuck Nakia with her big ass fucking feet, cause she sit by and watch him sit there and defend a stupid beach. So that makes her a stupid beach. Okay? So I feel I've said what I said. I appreciate everybody being here with me this morning, because I gotta go. I'm actually supposed to be somewhere by 12 o'clock. It's 11:47. But hey, why she didn't pay the kids for their screen time? Listen, when Robert had or was around the kids, he made sure that the kids was getting paid through their own stream, because he had a page for each and one of them, so they could reap the benefits of generational wealth. He wasn't never a man that was trying to take from them kids. He was always one that was trying to pour into them kids and give them a better life to live. If they came up in trauma, I'm going to save your mama. That's what that man attempted to do, even in the process of destroying himself. Sometimes you can help somebody, and in the process, not even realize you destroying yourself. So the best thing for them kids' mental health, anytime, she ain't tell the part about when Robert was writing shit out for her in paragraphs, for her to come up here and say what she had to say about being positive and being a fucking wife. Nigga, the student tried to out-trump the teacher when the lesson wasn't fully taught. You learn monetary gain, but you didn't learn no mental sensibility. And if you have no mental sensibility, then ain't no way you're going to have no mental stability. It goes hand in hand. You can't pour into something with a hole in it. It's only going to wet the floor. It's only going to wet the floor. So if anything, for real, if we raising kids, whatever it is, we got to teach them not to be so naive. Just because somebody apologized for some shit, that don't mean that they actually meant it. Because you got to remember, they was able to be the monster in the first place and be able to do it. That's it. That's it. That's it. But anyway, let's do this mental check-in before your girl take dip. I appreciate anybody that supported your girl of this live. One time for the one time. Let your girl Tay know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. You already know what those numbers be. A 1 mean you good, a 2 mean you in between, a 3 may mean that you was on some everybody or low on energy. But hopefully now that we at the end of this live, you are at a 1 with me. Why? Because energy is definitely everything. And if you don't do nothing else, protect your peace. And the most things that people pay for is the things that we need for free. You can't buy love. If a person ain't giving you love, it ain't gonna be a gotten. You can't buy common sense. It's free, but that don't mean everybody get it. And with that being said, your girl Tay is out of here, baby. Johnny, bring the receipts if you want the truth tellers. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm gonna need a little more. And I ain't taking my live down from yesterday, because the only thing that solidified is that we knew what the fuck we was talking about, baby. I'm out.
Hey, hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte, what? Latte, what? Latte, what? Hands up if you ready for the real. Latte, what? Latte, hands up if you ready for the real.
How about clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't got gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in her style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign y'all.
If you rock with the truth, say her name. Truth telling energy on display. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Hold up, yeah. Truth teller, unicorn energy.